Good Saturday evening, everyone. This is Tony, and we are back once again for another exciting episode of Game-O-Rama UNCUT as we still continue our fundraiser for Magical Girls event. We are on night number 11, or episode 11 overall, and today we are going to be playing Pretty Fighter for the Super Famicom. So this is another fighting game that was done by Imagineering let that go to pause screen there for a second. This was done by Imagineering in 1994, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 94. And this game, I decided to choose this one because it kind of invokes a similar style to the Sailor Moon fighting games that we've played previously. So, and plus, I mean, when am I ever going to get a chance to talk about this game? So, let it go to thing again. Anyway, so, of course, as you know, we're, trying to raise some money for the start of Season 9, and, we're overall trying to raise $200. You could support us, through Patreon, www.patreon.com/TVC Studios, and through there you can pick through, many of our subscription tiers. For $1 a month, you'll get your name in the credits of all of our original productions for that month. For $3 a month, you'll get not only your name in the credit, but you'll also get early access to the video that month. And for $7, you'll not only get the name and the early access, you'll also get your hands on some exclusive TVC Studios artwork. So once again, that is www.patreon.com/TVC Studios. So let's play. So of course I'm going to pick the Sailor Moon-esque girl to start with. And this should be fun. So this is going to play exactly like Street Fighter. It's in some ways one of the rare Street Fighter clones that came out during the 90s. It's a good game though. I got it for like $15 from one of my favorite game shops back in New York. Vortex Games. If you're ever in the New York area, especially upper kind of like capital area, check them out. They're over in Waterville. Really cool guys. Otto and Chris, they run the place. Really cool guys. Always had a lot of unique selections there. A lot of good collectibles. But imports was something new they were getting into by the time I picked this one up. I think they only had like 2 at the time. Oh, shit. Ooh. Come on, come on. Oh, fuck. Come on, come on. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, damn it. Alright then, but as I was saying, yeah, check them out. They're in the New York area. You'll find them in Waterville. They're really cool guys. The shop is really cool. They got a lot of interesting collectibles, a lot of good games. Good game selection they got there. Sometimes they carry some of the more rare consoles. Actually, another good place I recommend is Pastime. They've got 3 locations in the capital area. They got one in Albany, right in the capital. They got one out in Scotia, which is like 10-20 minutes away from the capital, and they got one out in Troy, which is about another 15 minutes away from the capital, and then they got a location out in come on, oh Jesus, we're gonna have to try this one again. And then they got one, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. They got one out in, I think Ventura, California, which I find is kind of odd. So, yeah, we're gonna try this again. Which I find kind of odd that they had a location out there. But, I mean, if it's on the map, it's on the map. So, and then I guess one more game store recommendation would be J Street. So, and they're located over at, Crossgates Mall in the Capital Region area. And they've got a good selection too. All these stores have a really good selection. Will they ever be as good as like Video Games New York? No, but some get close. Past Time for a while has had a good selection of imports. I've gotten a couple of them from there, like Love Hina and Final Fantasy VII. I've also gotten like Ni no Kuni for the DS from there, and God, I'm sorry, I'm blanking here. And some of the jump games I got from J Street, along with my only Japanese 3DS game, which is I think Monster Hunter X, which I was told, oh yeah, no, it works. No, it doesn't. Ryan, why'd you lie? I never called him out on that one, but I'm gonna call him out on this, because I doubt he's probably gonna watch this, but Ryan, why'd you lie? It didn't work. And I sat there going, oh. No, I'm gonna have to actually pull in a DS to play this. Actually, I had to do that for one of my DS imports. No joke. RPG Maker for the DS, the Japanese import, only worked with the Japanese DS, I found out. And so I'm sitting here going, great. Or, no, my correction. It doesn't work with only the Japanese DS. It works with just a regular DS. That's the only system it'll work with. Because, of course, as many people know, the DS was region-free. Just like the Game Boy, just like the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, all of that. It was all region-free. So. But, oh, we're at a clock tower now. Yeah, so I had to go out and buy a new DS. New, used DS, mind you. Just to play one game. One game. Oh, fuck. So, it wasn't a fun time. Shit, she power drive me. Alright. Folks, if you're enjoying this, why not support us on Patreon? www.patreon.com/TVC Studios. As well, you can also like, share, and subscribe. We have new episodes of Game-O-Rama coming out every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. With the rare exception that we do Sundays. Rare, really rare. Anyway, I'm trying to think of any more interesting importing stories that I can muster up. I guess I can also say that I picked up those jump games in that 3DS import at like 10 a.m. Because I remember having to get up really early to hitch a bus to J Street just to go pick those up. Had to take a bus all the way to the mall to go grab that. That was like an hour and a half. Okay. Come on. Fight me. Oh. Really? Alright then. Cool. Well, let's try this again. Hopefully it'll keep us where we left off. But anyways, I'm trying to think of other stories and I can't really think of any. I mean, I guess I could think about the time I came across Waku Waku 7, but that was, that was at J Street as well. That was more or less a curious surprise. Actually, that was one I kind of eyed. I'd seen maybe months prior, and I'd been eyeing on that one. It was like one of those curiosity games to get, going, oh, cool. That's a curio. So, come on. Alright then, alright. Actually, I could probably think of some good eBay stories. Like the, but actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, some of those eBay stories I'll probably end up telling again when, Janko gets here. That's the problem, is like, there's a lot of good stories I want to tell, but I realize, like, it'd be funnier if Janko was here to talk to him, about the stories, because he would get a kick out of them. Don't know if the audience would, but he would. Oh, fuck. Alright then. Okay. Folks, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back. And we are back, folks. We're going to move on to our next character, and we'll give this another shot. Fun times being had. Ooh, this is a Rainbow Disco Palace. Jesus Christ. I don't know what's more colorful. This or... Yeah, actually, you know what? No, this is more colorful. Fuck. Come on. Jesus, there we go. Alright. Alright. We'll hopefully get somewhere. Not saying we'll beat the game, but we'll probably get somewhere. My god, this is flashy. I straight up think this is a, this character I'm facing is a rip from, Fatal Fury. If it is, SNK needs to get their lawyers on the phone. She got the fan and everything. Oh, fuck. Jesus. Okay. There we go. Yep. Alright then. Alright then. No way to be deterred. We can try this again. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. I keep telling myself this, and I know I'm wrong. This is gonna make it go by so quick. Alright, fight. Jesus. Corner me. Seriously. Who corners you? Okay. There we go. Like, here I am, doing little nudges and kicks and getting little bleeps and bloops, and there she is just fucking wailing. Oh. Shit. Thank God she's the next character I can play as. God damn it. Oh, Jesus. Fuck. Alright. Alright then. Trying to think of more interesting stories. I mean, I can think about the time that the postal guy when I used to live back in Michigan fucked with me and tried to lie to me that my imports didn't come in. I mean, that was funny. I think I told that story before, actually, in an episode of Family Updates. Yeah, fuck it, I'll tell it again. So I went in, this would have been 5-6 years ago? Wow. Time really has shifted. This would have been about 5 years ago. Fuck, come on. And, shit. Alright. And, so I went down to the post office to not only grab my mail, but get my, package, because I was told, hey, your package showed up. And, usually the way they tell you is when you open your mailbox, there's a little, like, purple card inside. And it says, hey, you got a package, come and get it. So I'm like, alright. I walk into the package area, and I talk to the man that's working that day, the mail postal carrier, and I say, excuse me, sir, you left a thing in my mailbox saying I had a package? And he's like, nope, don't know why it was put in there. I'm like, okay. He's like, I can go check for you. I'm like, yeah, sure, fine. You know, just in case, maybe they made a mistake. He's like, name? I'm like, Tony. He's like, alright, Tony, give me about 5 minutes, let me take a look. I'm like, alright. So, 5 minutes passes. He comes back, he's like, yeah, no, don't see a package. I'm like, oh, alright then. I'm about ready to walk out the door when he goes, actually, you know what? Correction, I just found this, random, like, paper-wrapped box, sitting here. God damn it, on the table over here on the side, this might be yours? And he's looking at it, and I'm looking at it, and I'm thinking, yeah. He's like, yeah, actually, I found this like 10 minutes ago. I was just not going to tell you. I just wanted to mess with you, see what you would do. I'm like, well, that's nice. You know, that's like almost $100 worth of games sitting in there. $100 worth of Famicom games, mind you. And yeah, you'd rather just like play a joke on me. Yeah, that's nice. I don't think I've ever had that happen again. Luckily, because when you were in New York, they just dropped the package off right on the fucking porch. Especially in the rain, and then you're going, oh great, it's wet. I hate it when that happens. Jesus. That shit's like the worst, is when you're sitting there going, alright, you left it out in the rain. What is wrong with you? Come on. Folks, we're going to take another quick break. We'll be right back. And we are back, folks. So let's move on to our third character for the evening. Alright. I would not be surprised if this became a very short episode. It's just 10 minutes at a time of just getting my ass kicked. Oh, fuck. Actually, this might be my favorite character so far. I'm dealing more of the damage than taking it. Then again, I probably shouldn't say that out loud, given that I might just jinx myself into that. Come on. Come on. Oh, fucking Jesus. See, like I said, I might just jinx myself into this. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. Alright. Alright, man. Just shut up. Trying to think of other funny things I can talk about. Any other interesting importing stories? I mean, I guess I could talk about how I had to walk in the rain to the post office when I lived in New York to pick up VHS tapes. Only because it was raining that, actually it's a funny long story. So, like I said, when I moved to New York, most of my packages would show up on the porch. And the worst part is when they showed up during a rainstorm or following a rainstorm, and the package is completely wet. What ends up happening most of the time... God damn it. Oh, fuck. What ends up happening most of the time is, you end up getting... Well, usually the cartridge isn't wet. You get lucky with that, sometimes. But for the most part, what'll happen is the box will get soaked, so you can't use the box. Because we sometimes just like to use the boxes for props for Imported Monthly, because it kind of helps with the realism. We've actually reused boxes for episodes. Ah, shit. But, anywho, so, okay, so to talk about this story. So I'd ordered a bunch of imported VHS tapes from Japan. These were like randomly recorded VHS tapes that I'm using for an upcoming episode of Imported Monthly long down the road. Not like next season or coming up, like long down the road. I just want to kind of get some of the stuff like to start with, just so that way I kind of have an idea of where I'm going with the episode. But so I ordered these tapes, and I'm like, alright, tapes, you know, they're coming from, I think they were either A, coming from Japan, or B, they're coming from someplace out west, because usually that's the other place that most of these imports will come from, is out west, because most people from out west usually fly overseas every once in a while to vacation. They usually pick up imported games or whatever to sell. And so this person was selling like 6 recorded VHS tapes of Japanese television. So I think I got it for like $50. Jesus Christ. And fucking hey. And anyway, so I'd ordered the tapes and shit. And I was like, alright, they're gonna be here in like a week and a half. So, you know, I'm looking at the weather, I'm, you know, tracking the package, and it dawns on me, maybe like 2-3 days into it. The first thing that dawned on me was, shit, there might be a rainstorm the day the package shows up. Which, if that happens, I'm not going to be able to grab it immediately to put it in, you know, to put it in the apartment and let it, you know, dry, or, you know, let it, you know, stay dry. I guess is the word I'm looking for. So, realization number 2 was, shit, if that gets left out, I'm not going to be able to grab it until I get out of work. So I think I had to work that day. And of course, it's an 8-hour shift, so if you leave something out in the rain for 8 hours, it's not only going to soak, it's going to ruin whatever you put inside there. Sometimes they get smart and they wrap it within the package with something else, like newspaper and stuff. That's why we do the joys of import, not the joys of importing, the mysterious fun of Japanese newspaper specials every once in a while, because we get those, and they're hilarious to look through. But I was thinking, shit, that's a possibility as well. Yes! So I'm thinking, alright, I gotta deal with the rain issue, and I've also gotta deal with the fact that I'm not gonna be there to grab the package from the porch if it does rain. So in my head I'm thinking, I need a backup idea. And the idea I had was, alright, I'll have the package just stay at the post office. That way, I could just run and grab it early in the morning before I leave. Huh. Brilliant, Tony, brilliant. So of course, what happens? It's of course raining. I had set it over to the post office. I had it request to be left there. And so the day comes, I go over to grab it. And, like, of course they have to go through their usual routine of, you know, we need the information, you know, this and that, you know, we need to make sure this is you, this is your address. And yes, of course, when you order stuff off eBay, especially if you're connected through Google, shit, it's going to go based off your Google username. Now, the username we use for Google is often the username we use for the YouTube channel. So, of course, the package was coming in as, TVC Studios. So I'm just like, alright. So that's why they couldn't. So when I got there and I, explained, my name and everything, they're like, okay, let's see if we got something for you. We got nothing. We got something here for TVC Studios. Yeah, that's me. Really? I'm like, yes. That is my production house. We usually order our stuff through that name. So, I guess this wasn't really an exciting story, but I just wanted to talk about something. That way I could kind of have something to fill the airtime. Folks, if you're enjoying this, why not support us on Patreon? www.patreon.com/TVC Studios. We are trying to raise money to produce an episode of Game-O-Rama we'd like to do for the start of the 9th season. The episode in question is going to actually center around a Japanese PlayStation 1 exclusive that in itself is centered around a particular genre of anime that was really popular in the 60s and 70s, lost its fluster for a while, then came back in big boom during the 90s. Trying not to give too much away because I don't want to spoil everything. So, there we go. But our overall goal is $200. If you go on Patreon right now, you can find our subscription tiers. For $1 a month, you'll get your name in the credit of all of our original productions. This could be Let's Draw, Game-O-Rama, or Imported Monthly, or maybe even this show. You never know. For $3 a month, sorry, I was blanking there for a second, I'm trying to pay attention. $3 a month, you not only get the credit, you also get your name, you also get early access, towards, you also get early access, god damn it, fucking Jesus, okay. You also get early access towards all of our original productions for that month, so you'll get to see them early before anyone else, lucky you. And for $7 a month, you'll not only get your name in the early access, you'll also get your hands on some exclusive, Patreon-exclusive TVC Studios artwork. So, once again, that is www.patreon.com/TVC Studios. Now back to the fun times of getting my ass handed to me, even as I'm winning, I think. Or I keep telling myself that, and it just does not happen, like now. God. So close. Still trying to think of more interesting, fun, importing stories, but I can't really think of any. None that really come. I mean, the one I can definitely think of is the Luigi's Mansion story, but I don't think I want to tell that one yet. I think I would rather I'd rather wait until Janko gets back here next time and talk to him about it, because I think he would get a kick out of this. Unless I already told him this story, which I can't recall if I had or not. But I guess I could talk about the Battle Golfer Yui story and how that actually inspired an episode of Imported Monthly. No lie. Jesus. So... okay then. So I guess I'll wait on that story and we'll talk about it after we come back from our break. We'll be right back, folks. And we are back. So we're gonna move on to our next character here. And back to fun times, telling fun stories. So anyway, the Battle Golfer Yui story and how that influenced an episode of Imported Monthly. This is probably something I'll probably talk about in the commentary for that episode when we get to them, the audio commentaries for that season. But to give away the kit and caboodle, fucking Jesus. So I had ordered a copy of Battle Golfer Yui. It's this exclusive Sega Genesis game that came out only in Japan. I've actually talked about it on Game-O-Rama if you watched part 1 of The Joys of Importing. God damn it. So it's this really Japanese exclusive RPG that came out for the Sega Genesis, and I ordered it for, I think I got it for about $25. So I'm like, okay, got it for $25. Wasn't too bad, but I was obviously looking for a better price on it, because on average that game goes for about $60 when I was looking, and I was trying to find a decent, cheap copy. God damn it. Okay, there we go. So I'd ordered it from this guy. I'm not going to use his name. We actually did technically... shit. We did technically use his name actually in the episode, funnily enough. But I ordered it from this guy, and, waited the usual week for it to, come through the mail. And so when I got the package, I'm like, wow, this is really odd. It feels longer than, a usual Sega cartridge does. So my first thought was, okay, maybe he put like cardboard into it, that way to protect the game. Because cartridges, especially 30-year-old cartridges, are usually frail. So that was my first thought. And then, I open the package and I look at it and I'm like, oh, this is definitely not what I ordered. It was a copy of Luigi's Mansion. So I'm going, alright, what the fuck is going on? So I messaged the guy on eBay and I'm like, hey, I just got my package and I got Luigi's Mansion instead of Battle Golfer Yui. And he's like, oh crap, I must have mixed up your package with another person's. And I'm like, how do you mix that up? I'm curious. Damn it. He goes, yeah, we must have been in a rush and I must have swapped the labels around on the envelopes when we were sending them out. And I'm thinking, alright. He's like, give me 5 minutes to contact the other guy and we'll try to get this all squared away. I'm thinking, okay, we'll get this all squared away. So, about maybe an hour passes when he gets back to me. He says, hey, I talked to the other guy who got your package. by mistake. He agreed to a swap. How would you feel about that? You know, we don't have to get eBay involved. I'll send you packaging. I'll send you labels. You just, repack the game and put it in, put it in the mailbox and send it out, and he'll do the same, and you guys will both receive your games. God damn it! And I'm thinking, all right, I'll bite, and I'll play your game. So he emails us the new, he emails me the new label. I go to my folks' house to print it off because my printer ain't working. So I print it off, and we tape it on there, and I take it with me to work so I can just use the mailbox at work because it's a lot easier. So I send it out, and I wait about maybe a week and a half. So I'm like, all right, he's got to, it's got to take some time to process. Of course, the holiday season's right around the corner. It's right around Thanksgiving, so it's probably gonna take some time. About a week passes, and I just go, hey, I haven't seen anything. So I message the guy and I say, hey, I haven't gotten my package yet. Do you know what's holding the other guy up? And he's like, oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. Let me get in contact with him, and we'll try to get this squared away. I'm like, all right. We'll talk to him. We'll get this all squared away, and things will be hunky-dory. And so I'm sitting there, and I'm thinking, all right, this is all going to be fine. It's going to be fixed. God damn it. He messages back, and he says, yeah, he hasn't sent it out yet. I'm like, so what you're telling me is we've been at this for about a week trying to get this whole situation solved. I sent mine out. He got my game. Because he told me, he's like, yeah, he got your package, but he never sent out his. So I'm like, all right. Okay, he's like, the guy's like, why don't we give it a few more days? I'll let him know that, he has to send it out. If we don't, if you don't see anything within the next couple days, message me back and I'll just give you a refund for the game. I'm thinking, okay. So, a couple days pass. I message him back, hey, still haven't gotten anything. He's like, all right. Sorry about that. Here's your refund. Sad to have it wasted. I'll wrap this up when we come back from our break. Stay tuned, everyone. And we are back. So we just got through the top row of fighters, so we're gonna go to the bottom row. This is going by a lot faster than I thought, to be brutally honest. But anyway, to wrap up that story, so I never received the package. The guy had to give me a refund on it, and I came to the suspicion that I think either A, the kid knew what he had, and kept it, and didn't say anything about it, or would just lie and say, oh yeah, I'm sending it out, or B, he didn't know what he had, he got upset, he took it down to the local game store, and traded it in for credit. Jesus Christ. So yeah, that's what I think happened overall. But I mean, there's nothing I can really do about it. So I got the refund, and I ended up having to order a copy, actually from Spain. I had to get the import in from Spain, which is odd that a Spaniard game store had a copy. But I actually got it for a lot cheaper. I got it for like $20 overall, and that was with shipping. And at that point, like, I had to become a little more lenient on who I bought from. Or not a little more lenient, a little more vigilant, I guess. Sorry, it's really late at night when I'm doing this. Okay, there we go. Shit. But yeah. So, and then about a few months later, after I got the game, I figured, all right, I'm going to use this to my advantage, and I turned the whole scenario into a plot for Imported Monthly, and it became the plot for I think our 7th episode overall, episode 7 of the season, Battle Golfer Story, which personally to me is one of my favorite episodes of the season, one of my favorites, because it proves a point that even misery can come with a storytelling opportunity. Oh God. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. Okay. I am okay. But I'm trying to think of any other interesting stories I've had happen. I mean, I guess I could talk about the failed trip I was planning to take to Retro Taku store in Michigan. So for anyone who doesn't know, Retro Taku is another retro game store, but they specialize in importing. And I was going to go over there to actually try to knock out a huge chunk of games off the importing list. I actually have a list for our Imported Monthly of like what games we should get and what would make good episodes, and we have some that were like we might do, and others were like we might not. I guess it depends is the word I'm looking for. So this was maybe back like summer 2019. I was planning to go. This is months before the months before the premiere, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna be in Michigan for like overall a whole day and a half. So I thought I'm gonna just try to make this trip, and the idea I had overall was gonna be, all right, if I'm gonna do this trip, we gotta like literally plan this out, because the bus I need to get to the train station, one state over, leaves at 7. So if I'm going to do this, I'm going to have to do this right. So the plan I had was, alright, I'm going to leave that day, which ended up being Independence Day, ironically enough. I was going to leave that day at around 9 a.m. Leave at 9 a.m., get to the train station by... Get to the train station by 10:30. Wait for the next available train or bus, which would have been at around 12. And the idea was, alright, I'll take that into Detroit, then hop from like bus to bus between Detroit and like Royal Oak, I think is the overall place I would have ended up. But anywho, to make the story a little shorter, the train was running late. I decided to go by train. That was a bad idea. I should have just taken Greyhound and would have actually shown up on time. Would have actually probably been able to do everything I needed to do. But of course, I didn't think that through. So I thought, alright, I'll take Amtrak, I'll be there. I can get off at this stop, and I'll be, that close to the store. And I could just, walk right over. Nope. And with that, folks, we'll take another break and we'll be right back. And we are back, folks. So, gotten through 5 characters. Next character. Moving on. But, anyway, so that was that whole failed experience, which it's not the first time I've had that happen. When I had planned out the New York special, I had high hopes of definitely being able to do like most of the major retro game stores in that area. And of course, that didn't end up happening for particular reasons that I'll probably discuss in the Season 8 commentary for New York Files. God damn it. Just give me a fighting chance. Shit. Alright. But, anyway, where was I at? Oh yeah, but, yeah, like the New York City special was going to be another one, which we're going to try to knock off that list. That list is huge, mind you. Like, there's a lot of games on that list. Enough to fill, like, maybe 2 whole shelves full of imports. Right now, it's at, like, 2 levels of a shelf. Like, almost a quarter of a shelf. Fuck. Alright. There we go. Fuck, don't dare think about it. Just fucking Jesus. Shit. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are probably wondering, is Imported Monthly gonna come back? Because we had a long gap between episodes. Short answer, yes. Long answer, we're aiming for June, hopefully, to return for the last 5 episodes for the season. It's, yeah, when we ended the season, we kind of ended prematurely, like we did not intend. So it's like another mid-season finale, which, again, we did not intend for that to happen. It just kind of happened. But yeah, we still have like 5 episodes we gotta do. We gotta do 2 big episodes. One actually is gonna be really interesting because I'm actually dabbling in something I haven't done in a good while, at least in a decent quality. So this will be interesting. And then another one, which I'm actually waiting on Janko to come by again to help me with, actually for the 2 sets of episodes. So, and then when we come back for season 10, maybe sometime in the spring or in the summer next year, we'll be kicking off with the 100th episode of Imported Monthly. Which I know to a lot of you, you're probably sitting there going, wow, 100 already? That doesn't make any sense. Well, if you add up all the shows together overall, it equals out to 100 episodes. Because if you add up the the mini-series we did for Famicom Month. And then you add up all 15 of the Michigan files plus whatever we did the New York files, which includes the Return to Michigan file special. Oh, fuck. Fucking A. Yeah, equals out to, and then by the time we finish this season, it will equal out to about 99 episodes. So when we start season 10, it will be the 100th episode. I don't know why I'm talking about all this. We should be talking about Patreon and support and trying to raise enough money to do the season 9 premiere of Game-O-Rama, which, mind you, that won't start with the 100th episode on that end. That would be interesting, though, if that would have actually happened. I think when that season starts, it'll be at, like, episode 89 overall. Somewhere in that range. Anywho, you can support us on Patreon, www.patreon.com/TBC Studios. If you go to our page, you'll find our monthly subscription tiers for $1 a month. You'll get your name in the credit of all the original productions. For $3 a month, you'll not only get your name in the credits, you'll also get your hands on some early access. You'll get to see the episodes before anyone else does. Lucky you. And for $7 a month, you'll not only get all that, but you'll also get your hands on some Patreon-exclusive TBC Studios artwork, whether it be our watermark-free finished versions of the Let's Draw finishing photos, or our transparent thumbnail artwork, which I actually just did 2 today. Surprisingly enough, for an episode we're working on for Game-O-Rama UNCUT for May. I'm trying to get most of the May thumbnails finished, while trying to figure out how to fill gaps in the season. So we got a lot of gaps to fill for May and June. Fucking A. Alright then. Shit. I guess with that said, folks, we're going to take another quick break. We'll be right back. And we are back, folks. We're down to our last 2 characters. So, this will probably be a very interesting and short episode overall, but, tomato, tomato. Who's gonna care? Come on. There we go. Get a combo going. Boom. Oh, fuck. Overall, this is really an engaging game. It's a lot harder than doing Street Fighter. Mainly because I can't find a way to combo shit. I mean, I could just constantly bop. Fuck. Jesus, stop! Okay, there we go. Fuck. Oh, Jesus. God damn. Alright. Let's do this again. I didn't think of any more interesting stories I could think of, or any more news. Can't really think of anything. Oh, there we go. Oh, windmill. Of course you choose windmill. There we go. Fuck. Shit, stop. Oh, I'm getting so upset. I need to talk about something before my anger fucking persists. Of course we're gonna do this again. Can't really think of anything I really want to talk about. I mean, I guess I could talk about the delicious food I used to remember eating a lot at Friendly's. And that would be like every Thursday. Every Thursday I'd go to fucking Friendly's and grab lunch. That was when I was also grocery shopping by myself, you know, as an adult. And saying, oh yeah, Friendly's, yeah, we could do this. And just go in there, grab some grilled cheese sandwiches, and just like a milkshake, and what's that? Just a glass of water to go with that, some mac and cheese. A lot of cheese in the diet. The doctor tells me I gotta specify the diet, make it more than just cheese. Ah, fuck. God, this person's hard. Doctor tells you gotta do more exercise, and you just go, alright, that's why you buy the Ring Fit. Because you say it's gonna be way too fucking hot out to walk. My body already is exhausted enough. Seriously, how do I get out of that? So those windmills are gonna really piss me off. Fucking Jesus! Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. I'm like literally starting to lose it. Yep. Alright. And we're gonna do this again. Third time's the charm. Round 1. Fight. You are playing Street Fighter X.0. Wait. What's the X.0 mean? None of your business. Actually, that's always perplexed me. Sorry to get into a tangent, but Street Fighter Zero, or Street Fighter Alpha as it's known here in the US. Why was it known as Street Fighter Alpha? Seriously, Street Fighter Zero sounds a lot more interesting as a name. Of course, it's like one of those games I have for the Saturn. Ah, fucking goddamn. I have a lot of fighting games for the Saturn, actually. I might have to do like a fight-a-thon for all the fighting games. I got like Waku Waku 7, I got Street Fighter Zero, I got X-Men vs. Street Fighter, I got Pocket Fighters, I got Fighters Mega Mix, which is actually a game I actually want to do an episode of Game-O-Rama on, interestingly enough, because I feel like that's a really interesting game overall. Okay, I'm just gonna stay the fuck away from you. Fucking Jesus. Alright, stay in the fuck away. And yet, that doesn't even work either. Alright, folks, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and support us on Patreon. We'll be right back. And we are back, folks. It's time to play the last character for the night. Here we go. But, folks, if you're enjoying this, why not support us on Patreon, www.patreon.com/TVC Studios. There you can sign up for one of our monthly subscription tiers and get your hands on some nice TVC Studios goodies. From credits in all of our original productions for $1 a month, to not only the credit, but early access to some of our videos for $3 a month. God damn. To some Patreon exclusive TVC Studios artwork for $7 a month. Ah, damn it. Once again, folks, that is www.patreon.com/TVC Studios. God, this is a really tough fighting game. It's tougher than I remember playing it the first time when I bought it. It's tougher than I remember the first time. I mean, I'll say one thing. It's a lot more, I feel like had SNK had done a fighting game with all their female characters on the SNES, this would have been an interesting game. Because this probably would have been the style they would have done it as. Oh, the boy has learned. And yet, he has lost his learning. He's like a dog. I'll just die at this point. Just kill me. Yep, there we go. Thank you. The boy can be taught. Or in this case, the girl. The girl can be taught. Let's do this again. Let's play that funky music all over again. Okay, okay. Let's do it again. Having to jump around like a little spider monkey. Boom! There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, fuck. Jesus. I'm like a little spider. Come on. Get. You know, you are a real pain in the ass. There we go. There we go. Just gotta... Oh, fucking A. Just right when I had it, too. Oh, well. Oh, well. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can talk about, but I can't really find anything. Because there's some stuff that I want to talk about, like I said. There's some stuff that I want to save for when Janko gets here. So it's kind of a mixed bag. Jesus. Okay, stop tossing me. I'm not a bag. Just kill me now. Thank you. Oh, God. It's that sure tell sign you just can't take anymore. Just fucking take me now. Alright. One last shot. Let's give this one last chance. Oh, fuck. Okay. There we go, there we go, there we go. No, don't think about it. Come on, I'm trying to get somewhere. Boom. Oh, fucking God. Don't dare even think of... Oh! Every time I get near, just like, just fucking pile drive. Just toss it. Toss it like a bag of bricks. Yep. These rounds last like 5 minutes on average. I've noticed. I'm actually looking at like the little clock I have here. These last like 5 minutes. That's not including like the stuff I have to like cut out. Like editing these things have become a lot more easier. So instead of like doing live streams, doing it editing style is a lot more easier. The only problem is trying to sync up audio, because you got to kind of find the point where you can like say, all right, that fits, that works, I can do that. Oh shit. Alright then, that's well, that was an experience. I didn't even get to finish the editing stuff, but oh well. Yeah, I think that's pretty much gonna be it for tonight, folks. This is Tony, I'm signing out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and support us on Patreon. Good night, everybody.